Oversight Committee, Fox News contributor Jason Chaffetz. You know, we discovered, and Comey actually in his first draft exoneration before investigation, Congressman, he actually had talked about foreign intelligence agencies having access to Hillary's server, top secret, special access information, et cetera. Now, I'm going to assume that that's as many as 5 or 6. That's Iran, that's North Korea, that's China, that's Russia. With all those people having access to it, who would know where WikiLeaks ever got it or some other source? Who would know?
Well, you got to assume that they all had it. And look, Congress has a role to play here to try to plug this leak and to understand. Remember, the investigation by the FBI, this is a closed case. And now Congress is trying to get its hands on it. It's a closed case, and yet they still won't cough up the documents.
Within hours, when you see a leak after the president, Dan Bongino, talks to somebody like Vladimir Putin, we know 125 leaks in his first 126 days. We know that full conversations with prime ministers and presidents were released. This has never happened before. How dangerous is it, this type of leaking? And how does it damage national security? Whose lives are at risk here?
Oh, Sean, this is critical. I mean, what national foreign leader, foreign dignitary is going to have any kind of a conversation with the White House knowing that the information is going to be leaked by, diseased swamp rats on the inside? Listen, I think Trump tried to play nice guy, Sean. I really do. I think he tried to hire some people that were recommended him by the swamp creatures of D.C. He brought them into the White House. They promptly turned around and screwed him over and leaked to the media. And I think now he's saying, you know what? Now it's time to do it the Trump way. You're all out. You're all canned. I'm bringing in my own team. Don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out.
We did learn a lot. We've been able to really reveal a lot in the last year, Congressman, and that is, okay, what did we discover? We discovered Hillary fixed a primary. We discovered that, in fact, an investigation was concluded before they ever did an investigation. We learned that Hillary paid for Russian lies. They funneled it through a law firm, and a foreign national used as Russian sources and Russian government sources. Then we used that dossier. Everybody knew she paid for it, that it was used as the basis for a FISA warrant and 3 subsequent renewal applications. We've learned a lot. How much of what I just described to you is illegal?
A lot of it. And in addition to that, you had people who came before Congress, raised their right hand and lied. And one of those may have been the FBI director, Mr. Comey, when John Ratcliffe asked him very specifically when he made the decision about whether or not to prosecute. And when that happened, he gave an answer that's inconsistent with the fact pattern that we now have. I really do believe that the two chairmen of the Judiciary Committees, Senator Grassley and Bob Goodlatte, the chairman of the House Judiciary, should go to Mr. Mueller and understand who's on his team. Why is it that there appears to be all sorts of conflicts of interest? And why are you outside the lines and the bounds of the jurisdiction that you were given as a special prosecutor? And how come you're not looking at Hillary Clinton and the Clinton team and the DCCC and the DNC and what they're doing? Why aren't they also looking at that? Because that's also in that special prosecutor letter.
Well, that's a good question. Don't we need a second special counsel? And what do you make of, we know Clapper lied, don't we? We know Brennan has lied, don't we?
Yes. But you got a Congress who is absolutely, they're a bunch of wimps. They never stand up for themselves. I issued a subpoena a year and a half ago for these documents. I'm glad Bob Goodlatte's doing it now. But the moment that subpoena that's issued goes past compliance, then they should hold them in contempt. But nobody seems to have the guts to do that.
Yeah. Last word, Dan Bongino.
Sean, the Trump team was set up. I've never been more sure of anything in my life during my time as a federal agent and as a cop. The Mueller investigation is entirely a smokescreen meant to cover for what was done to Donald Trump. I'm absolutely convinced. He's got conflicts of interest, Sean, that haven't even come out yet, that some people know about behind the scenes, Mueller, through some of the people. He is conflicted. This is a smokescreen. The Trump team was set up. I'm absolutely sure of it.
All right. Thank you both. Great analysis. For the first time ever, the FBI informant in the Uranium One case speaks.